Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to this channel that gives you accurate and important information about life in Dubai and UAE. Today's video is about Eid al Fitr 2020 and how it will be different from what we've experienced before in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and the whole world. This is mainly because of the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic or coronavirus that is keeping us locked down in many countries, many places, many events are not happening. We are doing social distancing only because of COVID-19. But before I get deep into when, where, and what will happen on Eid al Fitr 2020 in Dubai and the world around, allow me to first define the term Eid al Fitr for my audience who may not be aware of what it means. Eid al Fitr is a celebration that marks the end of Ramadan. Fitri from its name means breaking fast. It is a celebration that marks the end of the holy month of fasting, where Muslims feast together, get together with family and friends, and celebrate ending the month of Ramadan. This time, due to COVID-19, due to coronavirus, due to social distancing, Eid al Fitr 2020 is going to be different from what you used to, from what we've known in the past. So for that reason, keep watching and I'll tell you how it will be different and how you can prepare for this Eid al Fitr 2020. It's going to be different from what we used to know. The Federal Authority for Government Human Resources in United Arab Emirates announced on Monday that Eid al Fitr will be marked by days off for the public sector. The break will be from Ramadan, the 29th day of Ramadan, to the 3rd day of Shawwal. That is as per the Islamic calendar. The exact days of Eid al Fitr will be announced a bit later after the sighting of the moon. The moon sighting committee from Dubai and United Arab Emirates will wait to see the moon, photograph it, then they'll announce the exact days. So this means people will have maybe 4 to 5 days depending on if they're working in the public sector or the private sector. 29th Ramadan, as per the Islamic calendar, is likely to fall on 22nd of May on the English calendar. And 3rd of Shawwal, which is a month in Arabic calendar, is likely to be the 26th of May 2020, which means it's a Tuesday. So in United Arab Emirates and Dubai, that will give us a 5 days holiday from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Those are 5 days of celebrating Eid al Fitr 2020. Now, before you start celebrating or before you start planning, wait for the communication from your HR department if you're not working for the public sector. And that means if you're in the private sector, wait for their communication on when these days will be celebrated as per your company policy or program. Let's talk about what Muslims can do on Eid al Fitr 2020. I keep mentioning Eid al Fitr 2020 because it's a different Eid al Fitr. It's not the same Eid al Fitr we've seen before, and it may not be the same again in the future. Once we go through this pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic, things will maybe get to normal. It will be a new normal, but that won't be something different. Let's wait until we get to that point of time. And if I'm still here, I'll be giving you more updates on what will be expected or how things will be changing. It is common for Muslims to wake up early in the morning on Eid al Fitr, clean up, dress in new or nice clothing, and apply perfumes, then go for prayers in the morning. For Eid prayers, they are usually performed in major mosques, those are the big mosques, and sometimes special prayer grounds. Muslims turn up in big numbers. You'll see a lot of traffic jam in the morning, usually about 5:55 when the prayer starts, and it's normally about 20 to 25 minutes only. Eid al Fitr 2020. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, Muslims will be requested to pray Eid al Fitr at home. I believe prayers will be broadcasted on different channels from different major mosques. So watch out and wait for the news on which mosques or which channels will help us have Eid broadcasted, Eid prayers broadcasted. We will not pray the same way we prayed before. The main reason for not allowing people to pray together on Eid al Fitr is to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Imagine if two people are in the middle of hundreds or thousands of Muslims together praying, how many people can pick that virus from there and how many others will pick it from those people. That's the reason why we may not have to pray in groups like before. If anything changes, we shall know. But at the moment, we may not be able to pray in groups. We may have to stick to our TVs or social media to follow broadcasting of the prayers from major mosques. I know Saudi Arabia has done it before, even when people are gathering, they are broadcasting. I know the Grand Mosque in Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi last year was broadcasting many events live, including uh, Eid al Fitr. Maybe this time it will happen. So let's watch out for the days to come as more announcements will come out. I'll be letting you know what will be happening. Eating on Eid al Fitr. Fasting is prohibited for Muslims on Eid al Fitr. That means usually Muslims will have a light meal in the morning before going for prayers, and then once we come back from prayers, that's when we have the major feasting with friends and family, sometimes going out to restaurants for gatherings to have a special eating out. This time, restaurants are on strict rules. A few restaurants are opening, they are working, a few malls are open, but there are strict restrictions. So my advice, if you're planning to have a dine out on Eid al Fitr, try to call the restaurant in ahead of time, book that feasting, and you'll get proper information on what should be done. They're limited on numbers, they're limited on time people can stay in, and they're limited on the distance between individuals. They're limited on the capacity of people that can be in the restaurant, depending on what is the normal capacity for the restaurants. So my advice, if you're planning to have anything out in any restaurants, call them now, call them tomorrow, book your reservation so that you don't get disappointed. You may go around Dubai looking for a place to have your dining with your friends if you don't book in advance. Visiting family and friends on Eid al Fitr is common around the world. Eid al Fitr 2020, that won't happen. You are not encouraged to visit friends. Try to keep at home as much as you can. Call your friends, video chat with them, but do not visit. Do not visit. It is not allowed yet. It's not safe for us, as we can never tell who is infected and who is not. Where will pick it from? So this time, Eid al Fitr 2020, we are staying at home. We're not visiting. Muslims are required to forgive and forget all the arguments in the past year. So if you had any misunderstandings, any arguments with your friends, with your family members, with your co-workers, it is encouraged for you to forgive and forget during Eid al Fitr. That's a time when you celebrate completing the holy month, and it's a time to get forgiveness from God, and also you to forgive friends, family, and anyone who annoyed you in any way. So that will be the same. If you have anyone who annoyed you, forgive them. There's no harm in forgiving. It is essential, and it's a pillar. It's one of the pillars of Islam for Muslims to pay Zakat-ul Fitr before Eid prayers. For more information about Zakat-ul Fitr and how it's paid, I have a video with one of our sheikhs already uploaded on this channel. So look out for that video for more information about Zakat-ul Fitr, how you pay, where to pay, how much you should pay, and all details on the video already uploaded on this channel. And all that information was from a sheikh who knows exactly what he was talking about in terms of Zakat-ul Fitr. Look out for that video. It's on this channel. About the greetings on Eid al Fitr, that will remain the same. Eidmubarak, if you have any friends, any family, anyone you want to greet, if he's a Muslim or not a Muslim, you can say Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak means peaceful Eid, or Eid al Fitr. You don't have to add Eid al Fitr Mubarak. You just have to say Eid Mubarak. That's wishing you a very happy Eid. What about the decorations for Eid? Now we know Dubai and United Arab Emirates take this at great length. All the streets, government buildings, public parks, roads will be decorated with lighting and many other things. The malls will be decorated. This may not change that much because it's our custom. It's a custom of the United Arab Emirates. Yes, decorations will happen. Feel free to decorate your car. Feel free to decorate your house. That won't hurt you, it won't spread COVID-19. For the non-Muslims or non-Muslim community in United Arab Emirates, there is no special requirement for you to do anything or anything special on Eid al Fitr or Eid in United Arab Emirates. All you can do, if you have a friend who is Muslim or non-Muslim, just say Eid Mubarak, just like we all do. That's enough. You don't have any special requirement to go to pray or do anything. Just say Eid Mubarak to your Muslim friends. Now let's talk about celebrations. We all know Eid is a celebration, but let's see how we shall celebrate on Eid al Fitr 2020. We all know recreation grounds, festival places, amusement parks are not open. The beaches are not open. The parks are not open. They are all on lockdown due to COVID-19. Now, the malls are open. Some restaurants are open. However, you need to call them in advance and reserve your booking. You may be disappointed as the demand will go up. Maybe you won't have a place because there are strict regulations on spacing, on the number of customers you can have at a time. So I suggest you confirm early enough. We expect to have some online festivals, online celebrations, or online performances. Keep checking out for what will be available in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and the world around so that we keep entertained at home. It's not encouraged for us to go out to meet in crowds. Try as much as you can to keep yourself entertained at home. Subscribe to any channel that you expect to give you information and entertainment. We have different TV channels online. Try to check out anything that will keep you entertained without going out. Going out is not good yet, it's not safe. You have also two ways of celebrating Eid online by using the hashtag eidmubarak and hashtag Eid al Fitr. Thank you so much for watching to this end. This is the end of the video for today, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscription button just below that red button. And if you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, comment, and share it with anyone else. Thank you so much.